Brandon, how are you, man? So these are the bands. These are the Therabands. As you can see, they're pretty thin. So it's like a long sheet of latex. Really, pretty stretchy. I don't know what the resistance would be on these. Obviously you can double them up, make them a bit tighter. But what I would do is, if I can I'll just move the camera back just a little bit. Let's see if I can get a bit of a wider angle for you. Yeah, that's pretty good. So the exercises I was saying with this Theraband, this could, I mean, when it's this loose, they're used for physical therapy. So if you injure yourself, if you did your shoulder, if you stuff your shoulder up and you go to a physiotherapist, they'd give you one of these to then start doing exercise again. So I would suggest use one of these as a preventative measure. So use this before you have to go see a physio, before you do your shoulder. And consistency is the key. So like the Russian weightlifters of the 70s and 80s, you know, consistency over intensity. Intensity is for game time. When you're hunting, when you're out hunting, you know, archery thankfully isn't too physically demanding, but you know, the intensity comes with certain things. You don't need to be intense. It's all about consistency. So you play around and have fun with it. So these are obviously fairly stretchy. You can see I can really stretch out a fair bit with these ones. Step back. You can do some sort of round the world movement. These, like anything that's pulling back, I can't actually see from my camera, but anything that's pulling back with that scapular rotation, so it's pulling your elbows back and opening up your chest. If you're opening up your chest, you're using scapular rotation, so you're going backwards. Now, I'll try and show you what I meant. With these, it's easy to do those warm-ups, the rotator cuff warm-ups. Easy with one of these. So if you've got a pole, especially if you've got a pole, like I'll use this. If I wrap it around, as you can see, it's pretty easy. If I wrap it around and then just, again, do it like that. You could do two at a time with this, essentially. So, if you can see, I'll do it from the back. I could hold one hand out this way, or how would we do it? This way, if I pull this way, I could do both arms at the same time. So if you can see that, I could do right and left at the same time. So I'm doing an external rotation with my right hand and an internal rotation with my left hand. And then spin around, and then same thing. External with my left, and now internal with my right. And that's going to do the rotator cuffs both sides. Again here, elbows up and back. Just with that rotation. And just rotate, make sure you're rotating the top of your arms, because they're the little muscles that are controlling that. You can even do your face pulls this way. You change your hands over to a supinated grip like this, and then do your face pulls. That's what we're talking about. Well, I was talking about. I mean, yeah, these are easy. You can tie one end, just do it single, you know, isolateral. Apart from that, yeah, get yourself Therabands. The indoor archery club I shoot with, they have these for all their lessons. So for the juniors and stuff, they hang these up on the wall. Juniors go and get them and stretch out. Make sure you're stretching out. There's one more exercise. This overhead, if you stretch it out and then pretend you're drawing a bow from behind your head, just be careful this one's good. It helps that scapular rotation down and to the back, like you're drawing, but not in front of your face. You're drawing, you go in front and then behind. I know the Olympic archers do static holds for that. Do both sides, so you're not unbalanced as well. But you could do isometric, so do it and then hold for a while. So hold for a couple of minutes, like you're at full draw. This is fairly light poundage, so yeah. I was going to do more this afternoon, but going home to watch the football. That's the one thing I've got, is the Australian rules football is still playing, and my team, the Tigers, are in the semi-finals tonight. So I'm finishing early. It's about 4 p.m. here, so I'm finishing early. I'm going to go home and have a beer and relax. So yeah, I'll shoot you some more on Monday. Just some different exercises, perhaps. Just body weight stuff that you don't need any equipment for. And yeah, Therabands, #1. Take it easy. Have a good weekend.